everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Naked Truth. Trisha Hershberger here, and I'm really excited about this episode because I did a lot of thinking, and it's going to be good food for thought. And anyway, thank you to everyone who sent in Naked Truth vlogs last week. That's Chris, Eric, Jacob, Danny, Pat, Kim, Michael, Prescott, Kristen, Gerald, Zach, Christian, Adam, Dominic, Cameron, Robert, Nelson, Liam, Jenny, and Allie. Woo! The Naked Army is getting even stronger. If you guys are distracted by, I don't think you can see it in frame. I have a bug bite on the top of this boober. And if you see it, it's not a nipple. Don't freak out. It's a bug bite. So anyway, just putting that out there since no makeup and no hairstyle. And it's just me. That's a blemish that I have, this naked vlog. So some of my favorite comments from last week, the Naked Truth on nerves. Liam, who's Servatorix, he's one of our Naked Army vloggers, said in his vlog that sometimes when he gets really nervous, he uses a higher voice so that he can ensure that people hear him, and that really touched me. Because as a lot of you, I'm sure, know from my work on SourceFed, when I get really excited, which also includes really nervous, my voice jumps up in pitch, and it's not something that I'm conscious of. It just kind of happens. And so Liam, you're not alone. It happens to the best of us, and it's something that I've just learned to accept as part of who I am, but it definitely makes me self-conscious from time to time. So I'm right there with you. Himiriza says, I get pretty nervous in front of a camera, like when people want to take pictures or even when it's for my school ID. My face tenses up and I can't smile naturally. I still haven't gotten over it, but I think it's fine since I'd rather be the one taking the picture anyway. And that's great if you found that you like to be behind the camera. But for those situations where you're nervous in front of the camera, I think that happens to everyone. And what I would say is do a couple modeling shoots, like just some amateur, get a friend of yours to take pictures, because anytime you do a photo shoot for modeling, unfortunately they don't do this for school IDs, they take hundreds of shots. So you can be goofy in 99% of them, or have a weird face tic in 99% of them, and still get a couple really great shots out of the shoot. And that's kind of a secret a lot of people don't realize. So just be in front of the camera, get used to the fact that most of your shots will probably look silly, and then you'll be really comfortable to know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then you'll find that one good shot where you actually are not nervous and comfortable and being natural. Okay, now on to this week's topic, because I'm very excited about it. Like I said in the beginning of the vlog, we've been doing a lot of kind of how-tos and advice vlogs with The Naked Truth, and I wanted to get back to just really being food for thought and a little philosophical debate. We haven't really done one of those controversial debate ones since, I don't know, The Naked Truth on God and religion. But today I wanted to do The Naked Truth on sexuality, specifically talking about LGBT rights, gay rights. Demix the Cax asked, I've come out recently and some other people have not been so supportive of me, and I was wondering if you could do a Naked Truth on sexuality. So that just really spoke to me. I thought it would be something to mull over for everyone. Now, let me just say, when we do any controversial topics on this channel, I'm always really proud of the comment sections on this channel because everyone's usually very respectful and really takes their time forming their opinions in the comment section. Please do that. If I see any blatant hate language, I will be forced to delete your comment and ban you from the channel if it's that bad. I don't support hate. That being said, if you disagree with anything that I say, if you disagree with anything that another commenter says, that's great. Your thoughts and opinions are appreciated and encouraged. Just form them in a respectful manner where we can all learn from each other. That's all I say to that. Okay, so with that being said, TLDR, I am definitely in favor of gay rights. I support the LGBT community as much as I possibly can. I believe that it's love that makes the world go round, and the more love, the merrier. I have a lot of people in my life that are gay or bisexual that are very, very close friends of mine. In fact, a lot of those people, because I live in California, are married, are lucky enough to be married, and I see them so happy. I just think, how can that be wrong? So that's a brief overview of my personal opinion on the matter. like I said, it's easy for me to say this because I live in LA and I do have a lot of same-sex couples that are in my life that I love and I support 100%, and I want them to be able to get the same rights as other couples, no matter who you love. And I know everyone's going to say, but Trisha, aren't you Catholic? And yes, I am. And the Catholic Church says that, the basic teaching, the Catholic Church says that sex within the marital union is for both procreation and union. It should be for both purposes. And because obviously same-sex couples don't have that procreation part, they're not entitled to the marriage union, and therefore the sex that they're having or the sex acts that they're having are they're not in the marital union, so they're out of sex or premarital sex because there is no union. And that's not to say that at least the Catholic Church says, oh, you're definitely going to hell. It's a sin, the same way that a heterosexual couple having intercourse would be a sin, or sodomy, however you'd like to define that for yourself. I have two things to say on this argument. One, I think that secular marriage and church marriage are two very different things and should be kept as such. So when you're talking about state legal secular marriage, that entitles people to certain rights, and there are rights that I think that everyone should be able to have, like hospital visitation rights when it comes to raising children together, taxation laws, etc. And those, in my opinion, shouldn't have anything to do with moral guideline. Now, when it does come to church marriage, and should same-sex couples be able to be entitled to a church union, there are churches out there absolutely that do that. The Catholic Church isn't one of them. People change, and their opinions change over time as they learn more things. I hope people will learn from the comment section here in this particular vlog, and I hope your opinions either strengthen or change or whatever it is, but somehow grow stronger in whatever that is. And I believe that the Catholic Church, this may be one of the things that they change on. I mean, the procreation union argument has been revisited before, more on the birth control issue than same-sex couples and then that issue, but that's something that can certainly happen. The other thing that I have to say about sexuality in general is a lot of people like to give the argument, as long as no one's getting hurt, you do you, which I would love to jump on that bandwagon and be like, yeah, no one's getting hurt, it's perfect. But the more that I think about that, the more I see that that argument, the way that it's stated there, as long as no one's getting hurt, you're free and clear to go. I think that's too oversimplified. It's just not defined well enough, because people could use that same argument to justify incest or to justify bestiality, say. And they're saying, well, no one's getting hurt. Both parties are on board. Why do you have a problem with it? And then you'll see the other side come back and say, well, it's just not natural. But the just not natural argument can also be used to support anything in the world. You can use that as an anti-gay argument. You can use that as an anti-interracial couple argument. And then who determines what is natural and what's not? So it raises all these different questions. So I don't know that as long as no one's getting hurt, it's all okay is a fully defined enough argument for me to stand behind that 100%. I like the initial impression of that, but it's just not all the way there yet for me. So anyway, these are just things that I like to think about. And I'm going to try to keep this a little shorter because I could talk about this forever, but I want you guys to talk about it forever. I want you to discuss. Let me know how you feel about sexuality, how you feel about LGBT rights. Again, please be respectful in the comments. These are people's lives that you're giving an opinion on, and it's hard for me. I certainly can't speak for anyone in that community because I'm simply not attracted to other ladies. I'm attracted to dudes, and I think that's given me a lot easier of a road in life than the people that are struggling with that. So be respectful, state your opinions, be true to your opinions. What are your thoughts on sexuality, and what are the arguments to support that thought that you right now are holding on to? And yeah, I hope that everybody gets a chance to learn from each other on this one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and discuss, fight, but fight nice. Bye.